This video covers two important things if you're maximizing your Zenith airplanes, even with more performance or more endurance. We're showing you a new style all aluminum radiator that is 15 degrees cooler and is an exact replacement of the old, and we're also showing you how to put in larger tanks. So what's the penalty of going with an all aluminum radiator with no plastic tanks? Well, it's 8.5 on this one with the plastic tanks, and you go to the next one, it's 10.5, so 2 pounds. Physically, they're identical, and one will fit exactly where the other one is. The plastic one is about 1 1/4 thick, and the aluminum is where you give the extra fin area. It's over 1.5 inches thick, so more efficient. Here's the all aluminum installed. We also noticed that the compression on Steve's engine went from like 145 or so when we first installed it, and then as he's been flying it, the compression has gone up to 175. So the more he's flying it, the better that's been, becoming. This is a cool picture I'm just showing you. This is the look of a new modern plug using coil-on plug ignition. So clearly one of the things we do a lot of is flight testing. So here we are putting 8.3 gallons an hour to it, 120 over the ground, and we're just barely able to make 200 degrees. We also did this during climbs, and we were not able to get above 202 degrees, so this new radiator is absolutely perfect. Steve was here helping with the radiator and the new fuel tanks, and yeah, we had some long days. Had a lot of fun and a lot of work. Of course, the 175 is fairly new engine, but if anyone received the engine and it didn't have this nice breather hose going over to the exhaust, then we have the parts for that. Just ask Alyssa and we'll send that out to you. Not only does the aluminum radiator fit physically, but also the snap-on connections. Everything is machined into it, so it will be the same. We've had a couple of instances, not often, but that the plastic one, there's a baffle in there that has been deteriorating. So if you ever have any kind of mysterious cooling issues, upgrade to this all aluminum job. Now Steve, that owns this airplane, Steve and Ivy Salai, they fly it all over and go to Oshkosh and Sonnenfun and the Zenith gatherings and stuff like that. And look at this cool thing that he did. He ordered our louvers to put in the cowling, but rather than putting them flush, he made his own little deal where he made them in reverse and they're sticking out like they have exhaust stacks sticking out. Just a different way of doing it. Pretty cool actually. Don't let this little tidbit go past you. Look how interesting it was, the original builder of this, Mr. Baker, how he took just a not even a three. It's just a flat sheet metal, and he was able to make this contoured piece out of just the right shape to really fill in the gap between the elevator and the fuselage. So anyone can do this with a piece of cardboard. Just kind of keep trimming it until you get this shape where it fits like that, and then make it out of aluminum and either, screw or rivet it in place. I thought that's really, really neat. And you don't have to have like a fiberglass fairing and all the stuff that goes with that. And here you can clearly see the all aluminum radiator replacing the plastic one. Of course, with the additional power, you can go from 85 to 100 miles an hour in a stall airplane, and 105 to 140 if it's a cruiser using the bigger engine.